Back pages. I'll be honest, guys. No shock. It's mainly focused all around England and Harry Maguire. Yeah, but you know what? Before we talk about Maguire, a lot of journalists writing about Gareth Southgate and how he's under a little bit of pressure. Some of the headlines for you in the Mail: Southgate must nail it in the San Siro to stop the rot. The last time an England team went 5 games without winning was in 2014. Tonight would be a bad time to match that record. Southgate must restore belief after a forgettable summer. That's in the Telegraph.
Exactly.
I agree with all that.
It's not exactly come on England, is it?
Can I read one more?
Agree with all that, but what they're going to do? He's going to go to the World Cup with the England team. So it's all going to be focused on the England, how they do in the World Cup, the England Nations League. Look, of course, it matters, and it matters about morale and confidence and belief going into big games. But they're going to go. Everything's on the World Cup.
Okay, Martin Samuel says in his piece, it feels like we are entering the end game with Gareth in England. Do you think if he doesn't have, I know he's got 2 more years left on his contract after the World Cup, but potentially, Ray, if the World Cup isn't a success,
it's a disaster,
could England change their minds and look for someone else before the Euros? A lot of journalists saying the pressure's on him, Ray. What do you think?
Of course the pressure's on Gareth, because he got to the final of the Euros, nearly won the Euros, nearly. So straight away the expectation goes up. Now I'm expecting as an Englishman that England should get to at least probably a semi-final, because the group stages, I'm no disrespect to the other nations in the groups, Iran, Wales and USA, you should be getting through that pretty comfortably, Al. And then it's all a bit of luck and whatever players are fit. But I expect England at least to get to a semi-final.
Al, looking in as a Scotsman, do you think sometimes some England fans are a bit ungrateful? A World Cup semi-final, a Euro final, or do you understand some criticism?
But look at the squad they've got.
Yeah,
talent.
It's an amazing talent.
What I'd say, Sam, is this. I think Ray's right. You've got to come out of that group, okay? I don't think he needs pressure tonight. It's a tough game in Italy, in Milan. It's a tough game. I don't think he needs pressure on tonight's game. I really don't. I think people still have a question mark over Gareth because he's not adventurous enough with the squad he has. I think that's the problem. Result-wise, he's done all right, more than all right.
Oh, yeah.
It's the style in which he's done it. I think that's what's people still, the jury's out.
We want to see England be a little bit more adventurous, don't we, Ray? We've got so many good flair players, and sometimes it just seems a bit safe, doesn't it?
Well, he's been a defender. He's a defender as a player, so he knows he's probably more on the back foot than front foot. Probably if you had a striker being a manager, maybe would be a bit more adventurous. I should imagine now. I don't know, but you look at it with the talented players we have going forward, then you've got to try and get more offensive players into the team. For me, that's what I would think. When he went with, no disrespect to these guys, Calvin Phillips and Rice in midfield, sometimes you don't need 2 holding midfielders. Maybe you do against the real top
and also
sides.
Sometimes it's with 5 defenders as well. Sometimes.
Against Brazil and Argentina.
Yeah, maybe you just stay in the game because you know they're going to be very attack minded, and you might nick one on a break. But when you're playing, when you're going to have most of the possession, You don't need.
So take that group, Ray. Iran, Wales, US. England should take the game to all 3, shouldn't they?
All day long. Yeah. Look, USA.
That's what punters want.
100%.
Iran should be no problem. That's the first game. That's an early kickoff. That's
USA are fit. They're strong. They're fit.
They'll have a go.
Well,
but you've still got much more quality than USA.
And Wales, England's always a
tough game. Always a tough game because Wales, if the big players turn up, Bale, Ramsey and players like that, they'll make it difficult for England. But again, I look at the quality England have, and I think they should breeze that group.
Also, it'd be if it doesn't go well in the World Cup and Gareth leaves, I'm not saying he will, right? Because I think the pressure on him is a bit too much at the moment. But from people, let's just let him get on with it. But if he does go, what a job for someone. Look, the 21s went in last night, 1-2-0. There's some great kids coming through as well. It's a great time to be in charge of England.
It is. You mentioned his name earlier, Al. One of the big decisions he's got to make is what to do with Harry Maguire. It looks like he's making that perfectly clear. Back of the mirror, Harry's my San Siro hero. Gareth Southgate is ready to put his reputation on the line in his support for Harry Maguire. We back our best, is back of the Guardian. Southgate throws support behind, under fire Maguire, and back of the Express, back to the hilt, Southgate's faith in important Maguire. A lot of England fans maybe think there are better options.
A lot of Man United fans will be looking at the game as well.
Yeah.
Ten Hag will be looking at the game saying, well, how's he going to do tonight if he does start? But Harry's probably never let Gareth down. So I think Gareth is he's quite a... he'd always look at it, and he's quite a loyal person, I think, Gareth Southgate. You've seen it before when players have not been playing, but he's done a good job for England. No, you're back in.
When you cross
it's all about how fit you
cross them, you're on your way to Hull.
Tell you what, that was a great move for me. But no, it's going to be interesting to see what happens.
Would you have Harry Maguire in your strongest England starting 11, Ray?
Circumstances at the moment, I wouldn't know. Okay. When he's not playing on a regular basis.
How do you think Harry's feeling, right? He's been chucked in here in the San Siro. He's not playing regular.
Do you know what I would be thinking now? I think, what an opportunity to shut a few people up. I would be going out there, giving it me all, play well, hopefully play well, clean sheet, and then walk away and say, look, I won't let you down if you do give me the opportunity to play. Because there will be an occasion where he will be back in that Manchester United.
But it's not ideal preparation for him, is it? Not playing for United.
No, not at all. Not at all. You can train as much as you like. It's nothing like playing competitive football. So, you can have training games as well, but people ain't going 100%. When you're going into a proper competitive game, you're playing against strikers, they're 100%. So that's the difference. And we'll see how rusty he might have got. Maybe tonight to see if he's look, Jesse Lingard, who would have thought he would have gone to West Ham when he hasn't been playing at all and be that good. So sometimes he can come in and do a good job.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Alan Brazil, Thursday and Friday morning 6 till 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.